Hello, my name is Ritik Mehta and I've applied to the Data Science Machine Learning Internship position at AI Camp INC. So, primarily, why am I interested in this position? AI is the future. Many web applications that we use today employ AI in one form or the other. For example, companies like Amazon and Netflix use recommendation systems, which are a huge source of their revenue that is entirely dependent on artificial intelligence. I strongly believe in AI Camp's mission of preparing students for the real life. Secondly, I have a deep passion for teaching. I believe that imparting your knowledge to the next generation is really crucial. Mentoring students in AI will not only contribute to the benefit of their career, but will also significantly contribute to the future growth of our society. What value will I provide to the company? I have relevant experience and coursework in machine learning, data science, and web development. I will employ my skills for the maximum benefit of the company. I've worked on projects such as diabetic retinopathy detection and keyword extraction using BERT, which are entirely based on state-of-the-art machine learning techniques. I have strong mathematical foundation. Along with coding, I will mentor students on how an algorithm works mathematically. I've taken courses in linear algebra, probability and statistics, and many others which are the foundations of machine learning. I'll create products that solve company needs using my software development skills. I've worked on many web technologies such as Angular, React, Vue.js, Node, Space.js, and many others. Now, what do I hope to achieve? Primarily, I hope to achieve some contribution to the society. College doesn't prepare students for jobs in real world due to lack of coding exposure. This leads to unemployment and ultimately anxiety and depression among young adults. I look forward to contributing to the lives of such students by preparing them for a career in AI. Now, secondly, I hope for some professional growth. I hope to learn new skills by interacting with my students, fellow interns, and seniors at AI Camp INC. Now, let's move to the second part of the assessment, which is explaining K nearest neighbors. So, to explain K nearest neighbors, let's consider an example of state elections of California. Now, in state elections of California, all the residents of California vote for the party, and the party with the maximum votes wins the election. But can a resident of Illinois vote for elections in California? The answer is no, because we only account for the opinion of the people who lives inside the vicinity of California. A similar thing can be applied to Kenya's neighbors. So now let's consider some data of patients such as age and blood sugar level. Now we have classified these data points in two categories, that is type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes based on age and blood sugar level. Now, our task is to classify a new data point into either type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes. How do we do that? By voting. But do we consider the votes of all the points or not? So let's primarily first consider the vote of one nearest neighbor. So in this case, the nearest neighbor is the blue point inside the green circle. So in this case, X will be classified as blue. Now, let's consider three nearest neighbors. In this case, there are two red points and one blue point. So what will happen? So there will be two red votes and one blue vote. So X will be classified as red. So there are some KNN variations which we can discuss. First is weight by distance. So for example, in this case, R1 and R2 are farther away from X than B. So R1 and R2 will have less voting weights than blue point. And second is weight by frequency. Since red points are much more compared to the blue points, so each red weight will account for less than what a blue weight will account for. So in other words, blue points will have more voting power than red points. So this is how we can weight by frequency.